Guys, the Chickens here. We are back today with another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, we made it up to rank 17, and we are, I think we're at, where are we at here? We're global, well, in Canada, we're number 6, and globally, we were like 170, or sorry, 211, something like that. So our tech path finally came together, so super happy with that. 214, we'll take it. Yeah, so we're going to go over everything that you guys need to know at this point in the season, early 4, late 3, early 5, that kind of thing. So yeah, guys, I do want to say, I know I say it all the time in all the videos, but if you find the videos helpful or you simply want to support the channel, I do really appreciate it if you just throw in that code chicken in the shop if you're going to grab instant training or anything like that. It does help to keep the lights on as a Boom Beach YouTuber. So yeah. Let's talk about it. So, where do we want to start here? So, obviously today, the biggest thing was we went 4ER, we went max artillery. That's what we've been waiting on since yesterday. I kind of screwed up my tech path coming out of the gates, but we were able to bring it all together in tonight. So, also, I want to give a huge shout out to my man, Ollie. If you guys don't know who this guy is, Mr. Olsen on YouTube. He streams like every day. I think he streamed like 8 hours today. Streams are always fun. They're always good. I like the guy. And he made it up to global number 7 today and diamond. So very cool stuff coming out of his channel. So make sure you guys check that out. But yeah, so here's where we're at. So I don't know what I'm going to do next or right now, but what I want to talk about here is where you guys need to go. So right out of the gates, if you haven't already, skip Zukas. I mean, I think it holds true if you're a little further back, maybe if you're in 2 engines or early 3 engines still, go defensive. That's what I've done on my mini account, and I have crushed it. I made it almost right into gold pretty easily, without even really trying that hard. It's just, if you're stuck and you're far back, go defensive, and it will pay off in the long run. Now, for where I'm at right now, a little bit further ahead in terms of tech, so we were able to go to 4 engines today. And a big reason actually Mr. Olsen made that big push was because of Kavan. So might be something I want to consider. I'm not going to commit to anything right now. But I think my next move is going to be Bombardiers. The Bombardiers are going to be really good against specific bases. Namely the ones with flamethrowers that have too much stuff. So again, if we go back here and we look at stuff, yeah, going full dirty with the DBD flamethrowers. The problem is if you have that stuff, you're also going to need the building health. So it's like if you're going to be defensive and have success right now, you kind of need a little bit of everything. If not, then just stay the course, rush to 4. Seekers are going to be strong. How strong, I don't know, because I feel like a lot of people are making that play this season and a lot of people are going to have them. I'm still not sure if I want to rush fully and commit to Seekers or if I want to stay back, grab some defenses and, see if we can get past them that way. But we'll see what happens. But yeah, biggest thing today, 4 engines, maxed artillery. Maxed artillery against building health at 3 engines is 5 artillery to take it down. Without building health at 3 engines, it's 3 artillery to take it down. And building health at 4 engines, I think it's 7 and 5 or 6, something like that. So, yeah, this base is solid. It's definitely one I would recommend. I like the 2 engines at the bottom. It kind of forces them to go all the way up and around, and they have to go through all your defenses. Next up, let's go over the attack strategy. So you can see right here, it was hit and miss. We were up, down, and all around, but I'll show you this last one here. So we're facing a bunch of different bases right now, and the key to this season is really knowing how to hit each base depending on what it is. So this base right here, he had a lot of defenses, right? He had the flamethrowers, he had all the mines. But what he didn't have was he didn't have defensive building damage and he didn't have building health. So what that told me was we're going to be able to run through this really quickly, and rather than art out an engine room, what we can do that's going to make the attack even faster and safer is arting out the flamethrowers, any triple defenses that we can snag, throw into 4-speed there. And that's exactly what we did. And then from there, we were simply able to rush 1, 2, 3, 4. Not much to stop us other than mines. Make sure you're not running over top of them, and boom. So that's one layout. Let's look at this one next. So this guy, again, flamethrowers. I believe this guy had building health. Let's see. he had lower level defenses in general. And you see how I bring them out to the left-hand side? The sole purpose of that is to just avoid all these mines. If you run over all the mines with your heavies, they're simply not going to have enough juice left in them to finish out the attack. So right here, I did a different strategy of free clearing a little bit mixed in with some rushing at the very end once the base was clear and able to go through. Obviously, all I'm doing right now is heavy rushing. We're able to do rifleman rush sometimes, but not all the time. All right, so this is another example of reading what the base is. So regardless of the base setup, we have to look at this in terms of we have to rush 1, 2, and 3 engine rooms, right? So what's the shortest path? It's not going up here through all the defenses. So we can art this one out, although it is technically closer. We can art it out, flare to this one, grab a couple defenses on the way for GBE, then flare straight to the top. And then once we're at the top, we're at the last 2. So little things like that might sound silly, but it makes a big difference, especially if they don't have building health and we know that we can... we see what I do right there? I actually use an artillery on the boom mines. The mines are really, you know, they're really bad for the heavies to walk through, so you have to play that... You know, it's a fine balance of what's more value, taking out a group of boom mines or one more artillery on an engine room, right? You have to be able to see that and notice it. So, all right, let's get into some live hits here and see how we can do. Up at rank 17. All right, so this guy again, no building health, no building damage. So what are we going to do? We're going to go up like this. We're going to avoid the boom mines on the left. We're going to play it slow. This is not a base race right now. As long as we clear him, since he went for flamethrowers, we should be in good shape. I think I just double flared. No, okay, thankfully. Yeah, so from here, what do we want to do? We want to take out any, now he doesn't have building health, right? So that's going to be 2 artilleries right there. Let's go 1, 2 here. And I think we can even 1, 2 there. And we're going to flare up one more time this way. And then the rest will clear for a sec. And my medkits are only rank 1, so I mean, they're not doing a ton of, they're not super beneficial, but that's all we got to work with right now. So I think those are better to use than the artilleries. And let's go like that. It's going to be close, guys. It's going to be very close. And let's go up this way next. And I'm actually going to use the artillery there instead of, because he doesn't have building health, instead of the med kit. I see some green bar heavies there. We should be okay. It's going to be close, but it should be okay. Boom, 243. Whew, that was tough, but that's all we're doing. We're reading the base, seeing what is there, seeing what it gives us, and trying to make the play accordingly from there. So the good thing is right now, we're actually faster than Bombardiers as long as we can pull these hits off. But you can see on those last couple attacks, we're very, very close to not actually being able to finish these bases. So yeah, it does get very tricky. And very soon, it's going to be almost impossible to heavy rush and finish. Like to get to rank 18 right now, heavy rushing, I think that's pretty well going to be impossible at this point. So that's what we're trying to do. I don't know if we're on a win streak there. No, okay. But yeah, so that's basically what we're trying to do. And yeah, at least now we got into gold. We secured our position. We got to 17. I was hoping to be able to get to 18 today, but I think we're just simply going to need more stuff. And we'll recalculate tomorrow what exactly that is going to be. But tomorrow should be another huge day. We're going to unlock a lot of stuff. Really looking forward to that. And where does that put us? 17 and 15. A little bit under Mr. Ollie. But still showing out all right. 173. So nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that, guys. That brings us up to, we're still number 6 on the Canadian, so that's pretty cool. Again, leaderboards mean nothing at the beginning of the season. They mean everything at the end of the season. So don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. I'm just excited because, we had a bit of a rough start. I knew we had the tech right there. We were just building up like that volcano and just ready to explode, right? That's what I was talking about yesterday, so... Whew. Yeah, so there it is. You guys let me know how you're making out down below in the comment section. If you do need help, you can always join the Discord server. We've got a great community there of guys that just like to chat warships and give out advice and stuff. So If you're struggling, join the Discord server. Link to that is in the video description. Appreciate those of you that subscribe to the channel and use the code CHICK in the shop. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. That is going to wrap it up for the video today. Make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative. Catch the next one, guys. Chicken out. Back.